Another one bites the dust. Hi. You guys might say like, Matt, you don't do enough for us. But I stayed up all night transferring your consciousness from this old camera to this brand new camera. How's your new body feel? You guys doing okay? As you can see, we've gone through a few cameras, for a plethora of reasons, like the screen falling off and, normal wear and tear on these things. That's actually not even all of them. That's probably about, I would say, that's probably 2/3 of them. There's like 4 more that I broke other places or like lost, like dropped in a river, things like that. So we have quite the collection. Speaking of amazing videos, that's what we were talking about, I'm pretty sure. We have quite the amazing video planned for you guys today because our lowrider, Eldorado, is amazing, but it's gonna be way more amazing. It's gonna be amazinger. It's gonna be the amazingest lowrider. Yeah, it'd be cool. Wow, look at that view. You can't, it's too foggy to see anything. Finally, Texas is getting some moisture. You can see it's very wet here. It rained yesterday. It's supposed to rain all week, I think, which is great because Texas has been in a drought for like 2 months. So hopefully that is ending now. And I know you guys were like, man, I hope Matt tells us about the weather and the location where he is, but we're not. I'm really interested in Central Texas weather. I got you guys, don't worry. Be sure to check back and I'll make sure to always keep you up to date on things that don't matter at all to you. You're welcome. Today, let me see, let's just check the list and see what we have. Pro Charger. That's the biggest thing on the list. That's the most important thing we got to do today on the lowrider. So we have Johnny over here from Pro Charger. What's up, man? We got Clint over here from Pro Charger. And so we got a sign, a big banner up on the wall for Pro Charger. And we're gonna put a Pro Charger on this thing. You wanna tell us a little bit about what a Pro Charger is? What your company is? What do you guys do?
Yeah, we basically take air, force it in the motor, make more power. Belt driven, centrifugal style supercharger.
Over here, El Camino, we have something that does similar. This is a turbocharger. So this one comes off the exhaust, spools up that, presses air into our engine very fast. So this will have a supercharger, which will be belt driven off the crank, spin up air, shove it in the engine, make all the power. So the goal is for this thing to bounce high and spin those tires really fast, and that is what we plan to do here today. Well, not that, but get it ready for that. Pro Charger is in this big box here, and this is their brand new model. Clint, what model is this thing?
This is a D1SC Pro Charger LS accessory drive.
Is it cool?
It's cool.
So we got some belts, we got some paper. I feel like I'm gonna get it dirty. It's like Christmas morning, but better. My parents never got me a supercharger for Christmas. We got a water pump. Probably won't pump much air. Let's see what we got. It may or may not be gold. Look at this powder coat. All right, so we have the brand new Pro Charger, and it's gold to match our beautiful gold Impala. This is gonna be so sick. That's gnarly. And now you just pretty much put it on. Piece of cake. Hey, look, it's raining in Texas, and it's been doing this for like an hour. How amazing is that? Alternator going on now. The Pro Charger is going to go right here, and the pulley, and the belt is going to snake through on this pulley here. It's going to be pretty tight, but you don't seem worried at all.
I'm not worried.
Not worried, not one bit. Sound really dumb.
if anybody makes a custom air filter that will go right here, that would be great. Our brake booster and everything's kind of in the way, but we're just gonna leave all that because we got a little screen over it, so it's good to go. You're on. Easy as that. That looks pretty dang clean. We got the supercharger on there, but it's clocked to where it's pointing up a little bit. So we're gonna take it off, reclock it, that just means turn it a little bit. And we're hoping we'll be able to close the hood, but I'm kind of worried we're not gonna be able to. This thing is so tight, we don't have like a cowl hood or anything. So we're trying to fit it all because I like the way it looks where it's all sleek and has the hood closed. We may have to do a little trimming on the hood. We'll see. We might just go no hood for LS Fest this time. So here's our hood. So you can trim out some of this support and it won't be visible from the top. This hood does not seem to arch up. It's a pretty flat hood. So I am a little worried that we're gonna have to run no hood, which is fine, but this thing looks so good with a hood on it. So we'll see what we can do here. But it's that charge pipe that sits up right up tall. It's only an inch and a half above our brake cylinder over there, but I think that's gonna be the tallest thing here. Maybe no hood at this LS Fest. You can do it this way, which is the right way, where it's all nice and clean, or you can do it how we did it on El Cromino, where there's just pipes going everywhere, and it's the opposite of clean. Either way it gets you there, which is gold. We're going for first place.
I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them.
We're gonna try to start this thing now for the first time with the new heads, new cam, and the Pro Charger on top. Yeah, go for it.
Fuel pressure way too low.
Okay, you put fuel in it?
Oh god damn, yes, that's the reason.
We didn't have fuel pressure, and then we realized we didn't put fuel in it. It needs that actually to run.
The pressure be calling, left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it.
Sounds better with fuel in it. Oh my gosh. So the cool thing about superchargers is they don't muffle the noise like the turbocharger does. The El Cromino was all NA in the first few competitions, and then we put a turbocharger on it and it was so much quieter. You get all the cool turbo noises, but it quiets it down. This thing, the exhaust is gonna be so loud. So we're not gonna tune it anymore today. We're gonna wait and get on a dyno. So right now, it's good to go for now. We just wanna make sure it runs. We have a Pro Charger on it and we're good to go now. And it's so loud. Well, we're gonna try the hydraulics now. It's the first time we've done it with all this weight. The last time we bounced it was when we first got it back from the shop and it didn't have an engine in there. So we just added a bunch of weight. We're gonna see how at 3 wheels, how it bounces.
That's it. That's it. You got it. You're freewheeling.
How did it look?
pretty crazy.
It feels like I have no idea what I'm doing. We're gonna take this thing to a dyno in probably the next day or two, try to get this thing all tuned up so it runs really good, get as much power as we can. We'll let you guys know what she puts down. And thank you to ProCharger. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hooking this thing up. This is awesome. They made this thing gold just because I told them I wanted it gold. So you guys are great. Appreciate you. We're gonna link ProCharger in the description below, and ProCharger guys will be at LS Fest with us. They'll be there as well. And so that is September 10th is the day we are going to be there. We're doing a burnout in this lowrider, September 10th, LS Fest, Bowling Green, Kentucky. Come out and see this thing. It's going to be wild. We're going to do a burnout. We don't have a drive shaft in the Impala, so we can't actually go and spin a burnout, plus we need to tune it. This thing should do a burnout though. We're still working on it too. I actually don't have any gauges right now, but where we're going, we don't need gauges. Let it warm up for a sec. Yeah, I don't think we have enough gas in it. We have a big tank, and as soon as I get going sideways, it was like cutting out all our power, so we don't have any more gas. I'm gonna try to get it back in the shop right. So we are done. Dudes from ProCharger just left. This thing is awesome. So obviously it's not ideal that we have all this brake stuff and our big hydraulic piston there, but that's just the way it is. So we could have a smaller brake system here. We upgraded this because of we put disc brakes on here. We have a bias valve as well, so we can turn off the rear brakes, and so this all could be moved out of the way if we wanted an air filter. But because we have hydraulics, there's no need, because we have to have this big piston here, this cylinder here, and so we're never gonna have an air filter, which is not a big deal because we only run this thing in burnout competitions. We don't drive this thing through dust clouds or anything like that. We only run it for a short period of time when the weather's nice. So we are just gonna have that screen over it right there. Still get plenty of air, it just won't have an air filter. But theoretically, if this was a normal street car without hydraulics, you could have that supercharger with a big filter on it. Dude, it looks good. With the gold, we are one step closer to getting this thing done. All we need now is drive shaft, we need some plumbing on the water system, and then tune this thing, and we are off to Holley LS Fest. Make sure to come see us. I wanna see you there, and you're gonna wanna see this thing probably self-destruct. I was trying to get used to those switches. It is really hard. I'm probably gonna break a lot of stuff with it, but it'll be fun to watch. Now, I'm gonna show you something I'm really excited about in the old demo HQ. It's a big day today. We have decorations. Check this thing out. So this thing actually just came to us from skullbliss.com. It is a real Longhorn skull, and they actually do a bunch where they're like carved and everything. Really cool, looks cool, especially in Texas. And a lot of you guys are gonna be like, Matt, why would you kill a Longhorn for that? Jenna, would we kill a Longhorn for this?
Never.
Jenna definitely wouldn't. She makes us take scorpions outside and let them go. So they actually ethically source everything. So they don't have any of these cows that die to harvest their skulls. The skulls are actually all from local agricultural businesses. So they just use these skulls from there. And they make really cool things to hang on your wall. So super awesome looking. We got us a Longhorn looking over. I'll link them in the description as well. Lights, whoa, check that out. But even cooler here at the HQ today, look at this. Holy cow, but wait, that's not all. Matt, no, there's no way. We have working toilets. Could this day get any better? Back home now, and we got a delivery today. So I got some RC cars for the kids, and actually I didn't get them. Annie and Lincoln were asking me if they could get RC cars, and I was like, I'm not buying you an RC car, you gotta use your own money. And so they got online, started looking on Amazon for RC cars, and they picked these two, which are the same, just different bodies. They're a little smaller than they looked in the pictures. And RC cars are hard because Lincoln wants a fast one. Like if it's slow, he's gonna be bored, but if it's fast, he's going to destroy it. He'll just drive it straight into something.
So I was like, we've bought him RC cars before, and if they're slow, he just doesn't want to play with them at all after 2 days. And if they're fast, he wants to jump it. Every time this boy's like, all right, it's fast. Let's see how far I can jump it. And he breaks something. So we'll see. I'm hoping these are like a happy medium where they're fast enough to be fun, but not fast enough to go crazy. Anyway, they don't actually know they're coming today because Amazon said it was going to be anywhere from today to like 5 days from now, and they came on the first day. So they're going to be super pumped. They're about to get home from school. We'll show them their RC cars that they bought. They picked these. I think they were like $29 a piece, and they paid for them with their money that they've got saved up for birthdays and working and whatever. So we'll see how these things go. I've had them charging, so they should be charged by the time the kids get home. I really hope they're not super slow and boring because they're gonna be so sad. Just put batteries in the controller. It looks cheap. Ooh. I think Lincoln's gonna be sad. Definitely not fast. Dude, he's gonna be so bummed. We watched the video too. Like, it had a video on Amazon and everything, and this thing looked very fast. Not very, but it looked not slow. All right, I'm gonna bring it back. It's not bad. It's just definitely not good. Here was my thinking. I was like, we could do some more research on this. It was only $29, but like, I think we're just gonna go for it. You know, Lincoln will learn a lesson. I've been trying to tell him to quit spending his money. So I do this thing with the kids where they all can like invest with me. So they give me their money and I have it in a spreadsheet and it has an interest rate and everything, because I want the kids to learn like, hey, don't spend your money, invest with me and you'll make money. And so they give me their money and I keep it in my bank, which is just a safe. And then every month I pay them interest. And it's like a greatly increased interest rate. It's not like a normal bank, because I'm like, the kids need to like see it. And if it's like, yeah, it's a 0.01%, like they'll never see it. And so like, it's like a 8-9% interest rate that pays out every month. And so if, for instance, if you have $100 in the MAT bank, you will make $9 every month. So it's pretty good. It's trying to, and it's actually, it's much more complicated than that. I have it like decreasing as they get older, because Addie is now old enough and smart enough that she's like, yeah, that's a great deal. I'm gonna put all my money in there. So Lincoln though he cannot figure it out, and he is just like, yep, look at that. I've got $30. I'm gonna spend it on that because I want an RC car. So I think this will be a good lesson for him to say, man, I should have just kept my $30. This was a waste of money. Or he may totally love this thing and drive it around everywhere, and it doesn't actually go fast enough to break if he rams it into stuff. We'll do a flyby past the camera. Okay, oop, I broke it. Well, I think it's fine. Kids just got home. So actually Mayor's out of town right now, so someone else picked up kids and brought them here. We'll get them to come check this out. Yours is the youth small, and yours is the pink one. Sweet. They're gonna look so good. Hey, remember when those RC cars were coming in? When was it?
Thursday.
It's like Thursday. I have to tell y'all some bad news. They came today.
Yay! Where are they?
I don't know. Maybe check those baskets over there. Prepare for disappointment.
These are tiny.
Yeah, they're a little smaller than they looked in the pictures, huh? All right.
Can I put the battery in?
The batteries are in.
Let's go. Yeah.
Are they fast enough?
Yeah.
Sweet.
They're very fast.
Yeah, it looks cool. Link just said, I'm gonna jump it out of the door. He already wants to jump it. He's had it for 3 seconds. Let's break it, why not?
Yeah.
This will last us about 4 days. I apparently underestimated how much fun the kids would have with these. I asked both of them, I was like, is it fast enough? They were like, yeah. So yeah, I think mission accomplished. The kids bought their own RC cars, which means hopefully they'll take better care of them. They're not that fast, so hopefully they can't break very easily. And they're running after them right now, so they're gonna get some exercise. All in all, a great day for everyone. Okay, we are running Cleetus and Cars first. It's September 2nd and 3rd. So if you are in Bristol, Tennessee, that is gonna be the biggest Cleetus and Cars that he has ever put on. I am actually going very soon to hang out with Robbie Gordon and his crew and learn how to drive a stadium super truck, because I am not only racing in the Crown Vic race, I'm also, I think, racing in the stadium super truck race. And we're gonna be doing probably 2 burnouts, one in the Ranch Tang and one in El Cromino. So that's the biggest Cleetus and Cars, and also I am going bigger than I have ever gone at any Cleetus and Cars. We are putting a bunch of work and money into this event. So if you are anywhere near Bristol, Tennessee, around the first weekend of September, I would love to see you there. It's so fun. Even if you're not a car person, you're gonna go out to this thing and go, holy cow, I didn't think that blowing up tires was gonna be that crazy, but it is insane in person. It looks cool on video, but it is mind-blowing in person and the funnest thing ever. Even Meredith, who does not care about any of these dumb cars I build, she goes there and she's like, yeah, that's pretty sweet. Like, Meredith has fun. So bring your wife. Your wife will have fun. I actually personally guarantee it. I will not refund any of your money because I don't deal with any of the ticket money, but I will personally guarantee it. And if she doesn't like it, she can give her complaints to Jenna. Jenna will do it. Jenna will handle all your complaints. And then the weekend after that in Bowling Green, Kentucky, I would like to see you there also because that's gonna be a totally different show and totally different car, and I'm gonna be there rocking it as hard as I can. Thanks for watching this episode of Demolition. Dang it, I always mess it up. Off the ranch! I love you, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up!
Don't tell Mare.